Few people give much thought to how much work and tedious tweaking of slight lines and margins affect the readability of the book, magazine, or website they are browsing. In most cases, if a reader is kept from thinking about a designer's font choice, that's a sign of a job well done. But as a designer, you'll need to know the terminology to discuss your designs with other designers or printers. Here is some essential type terminology and anatomy to help you talk type with other designers. Typeface is a broad term used to describe letter forms that have been designed to go together, such as letter forms for logos. Typefaces can also be developed into fonts. A font is a collection of characters from a typeface that share specific characteristics. Most of these include accents and other special characters. Type style is a further development of a font. Bold, italic, and light versions of a font would be considered type styles. Let's now go over the little details that make up the letter forms. First, we have guidelines to help keep everything consistent. The baseline is just like the line you would write on in a notebook. Most letters will sit along this line. The cap height is the guideline that marks where most capital letters will naturally end. The X height marks the top of the lowercase letters. This line is also called the waistline when it is used for letters like B, D, F, H, or K because it marks the top of the body of the letter. Ascender lines mark the top of accents that may fall over the cap height, while descender lines mark the space for ascending lowercase letters like G, J, P, Q, and Y. Now that we have these guidelines, let's talk about the elements that make up the letter forms. All lines used to construct a character are called a stroke. The primary stroke of all letters is called the stem stroke, while the secondary lines are called hairline strokes. Hairline strokes that run horizontally are called crossbars. Hairline strokes that intersect a stem stroke are called a cross stroke. Letter forms also have body parts. Letter forms have arms, legs, and tails that extend from their stem stroke. The letter S has a unique curve called a spine. What's a serif and what is a sans serif font? What is a serif, what is a terminal, and what is a sans serif font? Terminals are simply an endpoint of a stroke. They can be a variety of shapes. The extensions from a terminal are called a serif. A sans serif font is simply a font that has no serifs. A sans serif font can still have styled terminals, such as rounded, horizontal, or a teardrop shape. While there's far more to know about type, you now know some basic terminology to help you discuss your work with fellow designers.